The Akatsuki are comprised of some of the most powerful, revered ninja in all of history in Naruto. Itachi is probably the most popular member, and with his Sharingan prowess, he is one of the most famed genjutsu users in the entire verse. Goku, on the other hand, has so many feats in Dragon Ball through Dragon Ball Z, it's insane. One question that we've been on for a little over a week now is, would genjutsu work on Goku? In theory, being able to see through illusions, regular genjutsu should have no effect on Goku. However, with the powers of the Mangekyo Sharingan, Itachi possesses the Tsukuyomi, which alters the victim's perception of time as well. This is a story called Dragon Ball Shippuden, and when we last left off, after Goku has left the Leaf Village in search of Jiraiya, who is the only person Tsunade knows that has any knowledge of dimensional jutsu, which seems to be the only chance Goku has of getting back to his own world. Meanwhile, Itachi and Kisame are dispatched in search of Goku in order to learn more about his powers. When they finally encounter, Kisame is the first to challenge Goku in order for Itachi to analyze his techniques, but Goku easily defeats him. Kisame has come to the conclusion that Goku, while already being obviously more powerful than them, also seems to have a limitless energy supply as well. Itachi, however, steps in at this point, and after he activates his Mangekyo Sharingan, Goku is called in the Tsukuyomi, and his opponent is a female version of himself. If you want to keep up with more awesome stories just like this one, be sure to go join the Dragon Ball Fan Manga Facebook page down below and subscribe here for more. While Goku is paralyzed by Itachi's Tsukuyomi, Kisame decides it's best to go ahead and give him poison before he breaks out of this jutsu as well. As Kisame steps up to Goku, however, a kunai comes within inches of taking his head off, but he's able to dodge it in time. Almost as if a miracle happened, Jiraiya and Naruto cross paths with these three. When we cut back to Goku in the Tsukuyomi, the girl version of him is actually giving him a pretty good fight. Goku charges from the mountain, however, and begins to overpower her in the Kaioken. But after being backed into a corner, the female Goku performs the Kaioken as well, and now they're fighting almost equally again. Goku powers down and says that he's impressed that she knows the Kaioken as well, and she replies that her master King Kai taught her. This is when she says that, alright, now it's time to turn it up a little bit, and out of nowhere, the female Goku transforms into a Super Saiyan. Goku is shocked as he would have never have seen this coming, and then she starts to attack him after this massive boost in power and dominates for a good little while. But then, she fires a full powered Super Kamehameha right at Goku, and with the power of a Super Saiyan, this attack is devastating. Of course this isn't enough to take out Goku, and she knows this, as he appears now also in his Super Saiyan form. Outside of the genjutsu, everybody has stopped fighting because Goku has also changed forms in the outside world as well, mirroring what's happening within the genjutsu, as even Itachi is astounded by this increase in power. Visibly worried now, Kisame doesn't really know what they should do from here, but Itachi assures him that nothing has changed and their goal remains the same. Jiraiya attempts to start entering Sage mode, but Kisame charges in immediately to begin the fight. Before he can land a blow on Jiraiya, however, Naruto jumps in overhead with a Rasengan, but Kisame is able to react in time to block it with Samehada. Back in Goku's fight, the two Super Saiyans are in a heated battle, but the original Goku seems to just be a tad bit more powerful and has a slight upper hand in the fight. Goku starts firing rapid ki blast at the spot where she lands, but she's already escaped, and when he turns around, she begins to charge up another Super Kamehameha. Goku pleads for her to stop because firing at that height would destroy the entire planet, but she just keeps going. Seeing as how she won't stop now, Goku tries to interrupt her by firing a ki blast, but she just vanished. And when she reappears, she's right behind him. An instant transmission Kamehameha fired at point blank range right at Goku's back seems to destroy him completely, as we see this attack being visible from outer space. But Goku can't be killed that easily, and he appears behind her next. He says that he didn't realize until the last second that she was going for an instant transmission Kamehameha and that she actually almost got him that time. The female Goku seems to have limitless techniques, however, as she says that should do for a warm-up, and Goku agrees. He also says that he is far stronger than she's seen so far, but she doesn't seem worried in the slightest. Simultaneously, they both ascend further to Super Saiyan 2, both seeming to have endless potential, and it would seem that the real fight is about to begin. Both of these fighters are seemingly at their maximum power now, as they fly into the sky and the clashes begin. Goku fires a ki blast at her, and even though she blocks it, it appears to have done some damage. She rebounds fairly quickly, however, and charges Goku, but even though she lands a kick, Goku lands an even harder kick and sends her flying with an uppercut. This is when Goku fires a Super Kamehameha himself and lands a direct hit on the female Goku. She emerges from a cloud of smoke, battered and bruised, but she doesn't seem to have lost any will to fight as she analyzes Goku from above. Then she charges back in, attacking Goku more aggressively, but even though he is blocking and dodging still, she ends up landing a solid hit on him eventually. Unfortunately for her, however, the original Goku still hasn't even shown his true strength, and he counters her, blasting her away in the process. Goku looks below to see if she's still standing after that, but she appears behind him once again and blitzes him in a full-on barrage. This time, something is different about her, however, because now she's completely overpowering Goku and she sends him flying into the ground. When Goku looks up, she's standing right over him, hand in his face, and without saying a word, she fires a full-power energy blast right in his face. This explosion was so large and devastating that it literally rips a hole in the earth. The female Goku seems to be a little tired at this point as she looks on at the damage she just did. When Goku rises again, she charges him immediately as to not let him recover at all, barraging him with more punches. She tosses him into the air and fires off a ki cannon from her mouth this time, and when we see Goku in his subconscious, he says that he has no choice at this point because he'll lose at this rate. As she charges Goku one last time, now with the intent to finish him off, Goku begins to undergo a change. As energy erupts from his body, Goku transforms into a Super Saiyan 3. On the outside, Kisame has pretty much already beaten Naruto, but when Jiraiya appears again, he's now in Sage mode. Jiraiya rushes Kisame fearlessly, but Kisame doesn't understand why he would attack Samehada head on, knowing that Samehada absorbs chakra. When he goes to swing the sword, however, something causes Samehada to cower away and it completely leaves Kisame's hands. This allows Jiraiya to land a clean hit on Kisame before he can react in time to defend himself. Jiraiya goes on to explain that his chakra in Sage mode is very different and very dangerous. Since it's toxic if you can't control it properly, Samehada felt the danger and fled away. But an ominous power sweeps over the whole landscape and the shockwaves almost send Jiraiya flying. This strange, dangerous power is coming from none other than Goku, and Jiraiya can feel the change in him. He says that he can literally sense his killing intent now, and when we look back, although Goku's real body is still paralyzed by the Tsukuyomi, he is unconsciously transformed into a Super Saiyan 3. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Like always, I do have some bad news, unfortunately, however, as the author of this story has discontinued it, if I'm not mistaken. So at the moment, this is the most recent chapter. But if it does ever come back, you guys know that I'll have it here. So stay on the lookout. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss it. And also hit the notification bell because YouTube is a little wonky. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. And even though we don't know what's gonna happen next, what do you guys think will be most likely to happen if this story does come back? Let me know down below, and as always, have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.